The federal vaccine requirement could soon affect as many as 100 million Americans. President Joe Biden announced this afternoon that employers who have more than 100 workers will require those workers to be vaccinated or tested weekly for COVID-19. Ground 4's Amanda Harry is live in our studio with reaction from a doctor about this announcement and what other requirements we could see in the future. Amanda.
Ken, the doctor I spoke to said this new federal vaccine requirement is a bit heavy-handed, but he says he believes this is the right thing for President Biden to do.
We're going to protect vaccinated workers from unvaccinated coworkers.
A big announcement from President Joe Biden. An expansive rule will mandate that all employers with more than 100 workers require them to be vaccinated against COVID-19 or tested weekly. President Biden says many big employers like United Airlines, Disney, and Tyson are already doing this. He sounded frustrated by the lack of vaccinations, and he's not the only one.
We're in the middle of a crisis right now. We have the tools, we have the technology, we have to use it. We know the science.
Infectious disease expert with UCSF, Dr. Peter Chin Hong, says this is more than what he expected, and he's glad to see OSHA involved. Employers could be penalized $14,000 if they don't comply. The White House did not say when it would take effect, but workers will have sufficient time to get vaccinated. Dr. Chin Hong hopes this will trickle down to even more workplaces.
Somewhat in the estimate of 80 million Americans that are still unvaccinated.
Reports show most severe illness and death from COVID-19 is happening among the unvaccinated. Dr. Chin Hong says we all can have a hand in ending that.
Something old-fashioned, which is to talk to people who you might know are not vaccinated in a non-judgmental way.
The vaccine is available for free, and the Biden administration is trying to minimize the cost of testing. But Dr. Chin Hong does believe the administration could do even more to convince people to get vaccinated, especially when it comes to transportation.
So even though the TSA is going to double fines for people who don't wear masks, I mean, it's very easy and under federal jurisdiction to regulate transportation between states and also from the U.S. to other countries. So another maneuver could be requiring vaccinations.
The doctor tells me he's hopeful that this will encourage as many people as possible to get vaccinated. Although employees can choose to get tested weekly for the virus, that can be an annoyance, and just getting vaccinated might be easier. Reporting from the studio, Amanda Harry, Ground 4 News.